The Nigerian spirit is a hustling spirit, a kind of spirit that believes I die here, I succeed or nothing. That is how we are. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to play a video to you so that you can actually see. I saw it on a content creator, a YouTuber like myself. I saw this video, somebody made reference to it and I decided to watch, and when I watched it, it was something I felt like, let me come and talk about. So here is a young Nigerian who lives here in Ghana, and he started this phone cover business, and after 3 years of doing this business, he has been able to build a house in his home. And yeah, a lot of people might not want to agree with that, but it is what it is. It is what it is. So let me show you the video.
3 years of phone cover seller with this, and the achievement with this about for Ghanaians where they look us less. Now me they talk 3 years of phone cover seller. Without and can't check them. But they say you can't get a can't sell phone cover. That's Jimmy. I got 3 years of achievement phone cover seller. Look out. Maybe my man. I'm good that time. Without and I used to be. I need to come.
So if you're watching this video and you want to disagree, or you have a very negative mind, I want to say that it's a lie. This thing is not possible. I want to say that it is very, very, very possible. A time ago like that, on my channel, I've seen somebody who came to talk about Nigerians and this phone cover business thing. If you live in Ghana, especially in Accra, you will know that this is one business a lot of young Nigerians actually do here. And I've seen derogatory comments like, oh, you left the shores of your country to come and sell phone covers in Ghana. Well, yes, it might sound very derogatory, but what a lot of people, I don't know whether this generation is beginning to underplay the role of dignity in labor. Like, a lot of us want very high paying jobs, and as much as you want it, where are the jobs out there? Sometimes a lot of people leave the shores of their country to go to another land expecting that things are going to be very, very rosy, and they just start up all of a sudden. So they are not getting it very rosy. Do you expect them to just sit down and keep waiting for those high paying jobs? Or you get to do what is available, what is a necessity for people. So talking about people that might want to tongue trash whatever thing this young man just showed and say that, oh, phone cover business, a lot of Africans will go out there, will go to foreign countries, will go for greener pastures. I can tell you for free, a lot of them started from the very little. Cleaning, washing plates, so many things a lot of them did to survive. First, they did it to survive because, okay, you went out there and you're waiting for the very good jobs. They are not coming. You have bills to pay. You have serious bills to pay. So will you just sit down there and you're waiting for those, big jobs, when you can actually do those small ones and survive, and just survive first until you actually get those very big ones you want. So this is the case I see right here of somebody who just left the shores of the country. And remember, when you're leaving the shores of your country, you're not living in the shores of your country to just go and enjoy. It's hustle. You're going to go and hustle. So most times when people leave their countries to any place, like even as a Ghanaian, if you leave Ghana and you go out there to Germany, to the US, to the UK, you didn't leave your country because you just want to go and enjoy. You left because you want to survive. You left because you want to work. You need, there are a lot of things you needed, and you don't start immediately. Not everybody starts very rosy when they go out there. They start from the very little jobs. And in no time you get to see these people build houses from those little jobs we usually think is nothing. It's in Africa we downgrade or degrade people's hard-earned living. We don't actually, we talk so much about dignity in labor, but in Africa sometimes we are the problem. People now do very kind of jobs, and you start, I can a graduate be doing this kind of job? Okay, you that you're a graduate and you're sitting in the office, how much are they paying you? So you see those people that you're actually talking down on actually earn more than you, that you are sitting in the office. You're sitting in the office, and you feel like, oh, they gave me computer, they gave me this, they gave me that. You're sitting there, and at the end of the month, the person that you're actually talking down on earns more than you. That's what a lot of people do not realize. So seeing this young man here actually come out there, even the way he sounded, you know that, okay, this guy has been mocked for the kind of work he does. You that you mock people like this, do you know what your brothers, who are out there in foreign countries, do you know what they did to get to the level where they are? Some of them did maybe sweeping jobs, they did all kinds of jobs to be able to survive for their first, second, even third year. Then it gets to a time, then they now begin to settle. That is how it works out for a lot of people. A lot. If you're watching me here from diaspora, because I have a lot of diaspora, Ghanaians who watch me from all over, you know what I'm talking about. And a lot of Africans will live outside the shores of Africa, do more than 1-2 jobs to be able to survive, because they are surviving for themselves and they are surviving for the family they left back home. So they alone out there, they even feel like, why should I be, let me pour in my time to do more jobs. That's what they do, because they're like, why should I be sleeping all through the night? Let me go and make some more money. And what are they making this money for? They are sending this money back home to build, to put up investments for themselves. So as much as a lot of people out there mock things they've never been, don't mock a situation you've never experienced, you've never seen, because life will make you end up becoming everything you once criticized. That's one thing I've realized. That's why today, this phone cover you are selling, I will patronize you, but I will never mock you with it, because tomorrow you don't know whether you might end up doing such a work, or somebody around you might end up doing it just to sustain you. You never can tell. So this story is to inspire a lot of people out there that nobody should downgrade the kind of work you do. Forget people who come to say, how can a graduate be doing this? The person is saying that. Is the person going to pay you? Is the person going to give you money when you run into issues? That's one thing you should always realize. Okay, somebody wants to talk down on my legit ad-earn money or ad-earn hustle. So when I have challenge, when I have bills to pay, can I walk to this person and the person pays these bills for me? If that person cannot pay those bills for you, carry your hustle with your full chest, carry your hustle for your head, like it means, like it is your life. Because those who you think, what would this person say, what would this person say, what would this person say, they are battling issues in their own lives that they don't come out there to come and talk about. So this is the Nigerian spirit. I know. Forget what the world always thinks about Nigeria. Oh, Nigerians are frustrated, because there are people who look at what this guy has been able to do now and want to target certain things. That's why I gave instances. So if you want to target certain things, that doesn't mean that your own brothers who are outside of Africa are also doing illegitimate things to survive. That's the only thing that can explain all of this, because we all have one person or the other, relative, cousins who live outside of Africa, and from the $100, $200, $500, $1,000 they are sending back home, they've been able to build something back home. So don't come here to downgrade this man's hustle. But there's also something I want to say. If you understand the Nigerian spirit, you see this phone cover business that a lot of people look down on and think that maybe they are earning small money from it. How much is 10 cedis? How much is it earning? By the time you calculate that turnover, that is what the Igbos, I'll give it to the Igbos here, because there was something I was even discussing with my husband some time ago. There was something I wanted to do. By the time I got to where I was going to get this thing done, I don't want to give too many clues, but it was something we were just talking about, like, you see Igbos, I was telling you see your Igbo brothers, I give it to them when it comes to entrepreneurship. Like, they will convince you, there are things you don't even want to do, they will convince you to do it, that you will be so, okay, you walk to a place now, you just want to spend 200 cedis, you just want to spend 10,000 or 20,000, you might end up spending 100,000 because of how an Igbo man will convince you, and they will do it in your very before like this. You will so love how they did this thing that you will be left with nothing but to just go ahead and do it. That is their spirit. They don't charge so much. An Igbo man doesn't put so much profit. Not all though. They don't put so much profit, but turnover is a thing for them. So you can see you now, you have a product. You're selling your own for 500 cedis. An Igbo man will not put his own at 500. He can put it at 450 or even 400. You think that, where is this one getting his product from? Of course, he will put it like that because it's after turnover. So you're putting your own at 500 cedis. You have it for a month plus. The thing is still there. The Nigerian has sold over 20, 30, even 50, and you're still there. You've not sold your own because they come with the same product but lesser. So this same phone cover thing that you might be lashing people at, what the turnover they get from this thing can actually make you build house. It takes a lot of focus though, because there are still a lot of young people out there who make so much money but they waste their money. So this is a very focused young man who was determined. Oh, okay, I was mocked, no problem. Tomorrow we'll see who is actually being successful here. Is it? Don't be so. We'll see who go there successful. And this is exactly what this young man has done. So this is a lot of lesson for every one of you watching me right here to learn. Never downgrade anybody's work, whether a cleaning job, whether it's washing plates, no matter whether it's a gate man, whether it's anything, because you can't tell it is somebody's father who is opening gate somewhere. Because it's not your father doesn't make you think that that man is nothing. Wherever it's been done, never talk down on anybody's legitimate source of income, because that thing you're criticizing today, you might end up being everything, and I mean what I'm saying. You end up become everything you once criticized. That is how life. If it's not you, it could be your family member, it could be somebody around you that can end up being it. Some time ago, somebody dropped that same comment on this my page talking about how Nigerians come to Ghana to come and sell phone covers and all of that. And below that comment, a Ghanaian replied to that person and said, "You are attacking Nigerians for coming to Ghana to sell phone covers. My parents, I think the mom, trained me with the money she made selling both fruit in Lagos, Nigeria." I felt very touched with that comment. So that is it. You're criticizing somebody. Somebody is, that money that the person is making from phone cover is sending somebody to school. So when she said that thing, it now dawned on me that, funny enough, growing up in Lagos, it was Ghanaians I knew that were selling both fruits. But not for one day have I ever come and talk down, because it is a legitimate source of income, whether they put it on their head or not. On the streets of Accra, we see people who sell water, who sell all kinds of things, and we patronize them every day. There's somebody at home going to school from the money that woman or that man is making from that legitimate source of income. So as Africans, let's stop degrading or making it look like, oh, what kind of work is there? Some of those people you see on the streets, they own houses. Some of them are landlords. That's the truth. Because people are not dressed the way you want them to dress, or elegant. You now feel that they don't have investment. Trust me, a lot of them do. And this young man right here is an example of one of them. I hope I've passed a lot of message across with this video. This is a very good motivation to me personally, that don't you ever look down on anybody. Don't look down on them. Learn their strategies, learn what they are doing to get to where they are. Just learn it. Just pick the little things. Even the worst person on earth, there's something to learn from that person. That's the truth. So I know a lot of you might not like Nigerians, but just learn their spirit. That hustle spirit, you can't take it away from them. You cannot take it away from them. And are they successful in it? A lot of them are. There are still some who are not, but on an average, I'll give it a 70. That is the truth. So thank you for watching this video. If you're new to my channel, please do well to subscribe and turn on your post notification. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching.